Hello there! Most of you probably know me as James the Editor from my good friend Allie's channel, allieetoile, which is all about ballerinas and dancing and stuff. I don't really pay that much attention to it. But we decided, or she decided, and I was talked into it, that it would be a really good idea to have a video where a regular person tries a normal ballerina's daily workout. So that's what we've been doing. A little background on me. There's a few times where I've tried to work out daily. Those times never really lasted that long. Right now I'm under quarantine, so I don't really go out the house, except for once a day I walk my dog 2 miles. Some days, when I can, usually. Not every day, but sometimes I do. But anyway, she sent me a video here with the workouts that she does every day, and we're gonna see if I can do it. Yeah.
Hey James, and hey everyone on James' YouTube channel. It's Allie here, otherwise known as allieetoile.
That's how you say it. I probably said it wrong, but yeah, that's how it's said.
And James has accepted the challenge of normal people try a ballerina at-home workouts during this crazy coronavirus time. So I'm going to show James some little exercises and tools that I have learned throughout my career so far, and he's going to attempt them. I just wanted to say as a prerequisite to this video that all of these things are highly skilled exercises and things that I have learned from professionals, and prior to James attempting these, he has had counsel from myself, and of course the things that I have provided him with are things that he cannot injure himself doing. Rather just it's a fun, unique, different way for him to keep himself in shape and keep himself going during this time.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Allie. We'll have to see. If anyone can get injured doing workout, it's me.
And I want to encourage all of you who are viewing this video, it is safe to give it a try as well, and let's have some fun. James probably won't have fun because he'll probably be sore and tired, but you guys will enjoy watching it. Also, important to remember, make sure you have a water on hand so that you stay hydrated. All right, good luck, James. Before we start all of the exercises, we're gonna do 2 warm-up exercises just to get your heart rate up and your blood flowing and start building up that adrenaline. Okay, so exercise number 1 is just stepping. We are using a metronome of 90 BPM, which stands for 90 beats per minute. And we're gonna be doing this stepping up, up, down, down series for try to go for a minute, and then rest for 30 seconds, and go for another minute. Here we go. Up, up, down, down. Follow the metronome. Remember, shoulders and hips should be in alignment, and you wanna make sure that as you're stepping, you're keeping your hips square, like headlights on a car, they don't shift and lift. And remembering to breathe.
Just want to point out I'm asthmatic, so I do remember to breathe, but that doesn't mean I can.
Okay, so warm-up number 2 is on that same theme of stepping up, but this time we're going to do a step up and you're going to hold it for 1 beat. So you're holding and down. Holding and down. You want to make sure that you're bringing your knee up into a tabletop position here and going back down. And you want to try and also use those core muscles and engage so that you can balance for 1 second while you're up there. This gets glutes, this gets hamstrings, this gets abs, and it's coordination. So let's do it with the timer. Here we go. Same rules apply. A minute on, 30 seconds break, and then another minute on with the other side. Hold and down. This next exercise, we're going to start to engage more muscles and working our way up the body. This is commonly known sometimes as mountain climbers, but this is going to be a little bit of a modified version for you to try.
It's a modified version because I have no idea what I'm doing, so.
Again, metronome on, And you're gonna do this. Finding a surface. You can do this on the floor as well, but it's a little bit easier if you have a surface to hold on to that elevates you. And we're just going to change feet. Plank position and knees. Be careful that you don't want your booty high in the air. You want to try and keep yourself flat. Not sinking in because that's bad for your back. You want to be elevated here in your lats and in your lower back and your lower abdominals. And after a minute, we'll hold for 30 seconds.
I think this is a good enough time to let you know of my ideology, if you can call it that I've had throughout most of my life, which is, if I don't enjoy doing something, I won't do it. So, this, I think this is going to test that ideology, but for views, and health and well-being and longevity, but views!
There you go, and repeat it twice. Now, if you feel like you're up to it and you feel strong enough without injuring yourself or hurting yourself, you can try to do it the normal version, which is just your typical plank position, as such.
Nope.
Got it? Okay, so just a friendly reminder, take a drink.
All I've been thinking about was drinking, Allie, don't
Stay
worry.
hydrated. And
hydrated.
this next one is going to be a little bit more total body involved. It is a plank series exercise where we are alternating from holding a plank and holding a press-up position and lowering the forearms up and down. And for this one, you can use an 85 BPM metronome as your guide. So I will show you, and let's go. Also, you may need to put down an extra mat or an extra rug. I don't have a yoga mat, so I'm actually just using 2 rugs on top of each other, but do whatever feels comfortable for you. So we're gonna start in a press-up position and lower. Down, down, up, up. Trying to keep the body still. I would encourage you, if this is the first time you've tried this exercise, just try and do 3, going down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, and hold. That's probably going to be really challenging if you've never tried this before. And if it's something that you have tried before, try to push yourself to do maybe 4 or 5. The key here is not quantity, it's quality, and making sure that you're really keeping your abdomen and your lower back straight, flat, and engaged. Also, I forgot to mention it earlier, but I do think it's very important to note again, whenever you're exercising, regardless if you are a professional athlete or if you are someone who just does it for good health, be careful and be mindful of your own individual abilities. This is not about seeing how many you can do and seeing if you can be the next fitness icon. It's about keeping yourself in shape and keeping yourself in a healthy mindset as well. So for all of you who are maybe seeing this type of movement for the first time, I want to just put, again, a big prerequisite and say, I have been trained to do this. So everything I'm doing, I've had the time and effort put in. And as for James, of course, I'm not going to give you anything that would injure you or necessarily hurt you too bad, other than just viewing this as a fun, unique challenge and to see what it's like, or to see what some of the exercise I would do normally as a ballet dancer when I'm training.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. There's a good chance I'll be injured just getting out of this chair. In fact, yeah, no, we'll save that for later.
Finally, if there are any dancers or fitness gurus out there, I want to put on a note that this isn't my typical normal routine because I'm not typically working out in my parents' home, and I typically have a proper gym set up as well. So all of this is very much adapted, and all of this is very much just what I can do in the space provided and with the tools I have. So again, I hope you guys enjoy this, and James, have fun, be smart.
I know one of those words.
So for the next few exercises, we won't need a metronome, but again, feel free to go as fast or as slow as what's comfortable for you. I do encourage you all to take it easy and try and go a bit slower, because that really helps you tap into those muscles and really feel the quality of the movement that you're doing. So next exercise is basic push-ups, and you can do them, again, boy or girl style, whatever helps you maintain the form properly. So here's the two options. Regular boy style push-ups, you start in your upward plank position, and very simple, just down and up. And then again, girl version, on the knees, same thing, down and up.
You know, something that many people don't actually know about Allie, but it does come across here, is that Allie is a massive misogynist, which is why she's referring to the boy and the girl styles. I don't do that. So you know what? For society and for the advancement of mankind, I'm going to do the girl style. For those main reasons and no other reasons. Take that, gender norms. Yeah.
You just want to make sure you're not sinking into your lower back or hanging back at all like this. You want to be very upright, whether it's full position or half. It's not about touching your nose to the floor either. It's about really engaging those muscles and keeping yourself in position. Try and do 10 to start. If not, start with 5 and work your way up next time to 10.
Next time. That's funny.
But this next exercise is also for the abdominals, mostly the obliques, lower abs, and of course, you can even tap into your pelvis a little bit here. So what you'll need for this is, well, again, I don't have a little Bosu ball or a little yoga ball with me, so what I'm going to be using is a dog toy.
Jesus, that's massive. I don't know if you've seen the size of her dogs, but that toy is bigger than her dogs.
You're gonna want to have something that is kind of the shape of a ball, and this is gonna go in between your knees to keep proper pelvis and hip alignment. And what we're going to do is, imagine you're sitting in a position that you would if you were doing sit-ups or crunches, keeping your feet about hip width apart, and you're going to want to put your dog toy between your knees. Now, you don't want to squish it. You don't want to be knocking you like this. You want to keep that hip width apart distance. And this will also engage your inner thighs. So, what we're going to do is two versions. You're going to lean back at a slight angle while keeping your feet firmly planted on the floor, and you're just going to twist. And you're going to try and do 10, and it's not 1, 2, 3, it's counting 1, 2,
Oh, the
so
worst
forth.
way of counting.
Now that's too easy. I challenge you to elevate your feet a little bit. You're going to want to rock back slightly, but still keeping a flat lower back, and the same thing applies. Twist, twist, together. This one's more difficult because you're really engaging your lower abdominals, and you don't want your legs to shake or twist while you're doing this. So this next exercise uses a tool called a glider, and it's basically a hard-sided plastic thing that slides, and it has a cushion and grip on the other side. If you don't have something like this, you could use a paper plate. It works the same, but I do encourage you to use trainers, some sort of sneaker, so that you don't slip. And here is what we're going to do. This one is for legs, toning, shape, and again, this is all a modified version, but hopefully it'll work for you. So we are going to put your slider down, or your paper plate, and you're gonna have one foot not with the slider, so don't need this extra one. And you're gonna want the ball of your foot on the slider. And what we're gonna do is stand parallel, which means your toes, your hips, and your knees are facing straight forward. And imagine doing a lunge. It's kind of similar, except for we're going to extend and slide our one leg out to the side. Now, be careful because you don't want to take your weight out with you. You want to keep your weight over the supporting leg. So we're going to slide out and back in. Make sure you keep this knee directly over your toes in front of you, and be careful again, we're not putting any weight on this leg. Out and back in. You want to keep your body in a really straight line here, and I can show you it from the side. We're not sticking out like this, we're sliding down and back up. You want to think of your body as like an elevator or a lift, and you're going down. Of course your body will naturally incline a little bit, but not to the degree where it's all the way out. You can use your arms to help you as a balance as well. And you're going to try and do this 3 to 5 times. Take a breather, switch to the other leg, and repeat. Next exercise is something that's oftentimes called bicycle. Here's what it looks like. This is another one in the abdominal series, and we're going to start with our elbow going to our knee, keeping our shoulder blades up off the floor, and using our hands to support the back of our head.
See, that might be more difficult for me, because I have a really big brain, so I have to lift more than a less big-brained person.
And we're going to alternate. It's important to remember not to pull on your head and your neck like this, and to keep your shoulders wide and open so that you have a nice frame when you're twisting. We're gonna need to use a little stool or a little bench again for this. And basically, we're gonna do kind of a modified reverse push-up. And you're gonna wanna have your hands behind you and be in a tabletop position. And you're gonna lower and come back up.
Well, that looks like nothing.
Looks like nothing. Trust me, I still struggle with this one.
Oh.
Okay, so now we're gonna do a little bit of exercises with some added weights. Now, if you need something equivalent to a dumbbell, use your bigger dog. If you need something that's more of a hand weight, you can use your smaller dog. Ready? I'm totally kidding, but I do play with my dogs. Good boys. Somebody desperately wanted to join me for the last exercise that I'm going to challenge you to. And this one again is optional. You can do it with a weight, you can do it without, but I like to do it with a weight, especially when it's this guy. So this is gonna be very simple, just a lunge, but having an extra weight also works the legs. So what you're going to do, just like you would with any other lunge, you're going to step out, lower down, and come back.
Oh yeah, lunges. I've also done quite a bit of stage combat with like swords and stuff. So I've lunged like 2 times or something like that. So I got that, I think. I also used to fence, so that's probably 4 more lunges that I've done before. So this one's gonna be easy.
I'll show you that from the side so you can see. Knees, again, keeping them square at 90-degree angles. Lunge, hold for a moment, and come back. And you can alternate legs. Thanks for being my partner, Albie. Alright James, so hopefully you will enjoy this video. Maybe you won't enjoy doing this video, but nonetheless, I have a challenge for you, and I challenge you to do these exercises 3 times a week for the duration of this coronavirus pandemic, and it would be an awesome reflection to show to your viewers and my viewers how effective and how wonderful the ballet and athletic type training can really be transformative for anyone physically. And so I challenge you to do a weekly progress report and see how this exercise regime has benefited your body and your mind and, well, our entertainment, of course.
No. What she's done there is implement the unbindable power of the internet challenge. So, I mean, I can't break the power of the internet challenge. It's a bit like the rule of surprise in The Witcher, you know? If you don't obey the internet challenge, then, you get eaten by a wolf or a witch. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to that show, but, I don't know, what do you have to say about it, Future James? Because you've actually done this now.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Alright then, well, I guess let's get going. I should probably change beforehand. Yeah, I should probably change.
Again, to everyone out there who watched this video on James' channel, thanks for being part of this at-home workout. It's not really the normal type of exercises I do, and it really is not at quite the level that I would normally be training at when I am training, in fact. So with that being said, I am now about to go outside, hop on my bike, do a 7-mile ride, a 3-mile walk, and come back and put some point shoes on to keep this ballerina on her toes. No pun intended, or maybe it was, I don't know. Thanks again for viewing this, you guys, and be safe, be smart, and James, I cannot wait to see you try these.
Alright, let's do it. Go. Oh! Alright, I got out the chair. Good start. Because I didn't want anybody to see me, I went to the middle of the desert. Alright, so, sit rep. That part of the middle of the desert is covered in bees. So, I didn't really finish, but, I got most of the way done with the first exercise, so, as many great explorers say, most of the way is good enough. Also, my chest is contracting, and I taste blood, so, I think it's time to move on to the next one. I then realised I was posting this on the internet for everybody to see. So I went inside. 3 times. Easy. Yep, real easy. That's not enough rest. Go, James. Go, James. Okay. Try to do 10, but if not, do 5. You know what that means? In my world, that means 5. Alright. Do the girl position, because feminism. 2, 3, 4, 5. And do it for all the little girls out there who want to do the boy position. That doesn't really make sense. Oh well, just now I stand for something, maybe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take that, gender stereotypes. So for this one, we don't let our dog have toys because it lets them dream of freedom. But what I do have is a Harlem Globetrotters basketball, and it's signed, so this is a collectible item. So Ali, if Bubblegum Tate's signature gets rubbed away, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Should be 1, 1. Should be 2, should be 3, should be 4, should be 5, should be 6. Oh, I'm shaking. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Bubblegum Tate's okay. Because my family can't afford them, but what I do have is some signs. These are things that actors use to do a scene, but I'm going to be a ballerina, so I don't really know. I'm not really going to use these. How many am I supposed to do again? I think it's 5. It goes like... This one's easy, maybe I'm supposed to do more than 5. No. Can't have that. People might think I'm in a gang. Alright. That wasn't the worst one. Alright, so bicycles was it? Ali didn't really tell me how many of these to do, so you say go, I say rain, you say rolls, I say rose, you say go, give me a choice. I don't believe in Frankenstein. Frankenstein or Superman? All I want to do is bicycle. Fat bum girls will be riding your way, so look out for those beauties of Okay, what was this? Elevator? I think so. It should be a lift alley, by the way. I actually didn't say how many to do, so let's do 0. That seems like a good idea. Fun to do them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright then, this one I didn't do quite right the first time, so let's do it again. I don't have a stopwatch. Oh no. Alright then, I've got my stopwatch. Good girl. Come here. Look, Ripley. Hey. There you go. Good girl.
I don't want it.
City of stars.
Hey, you!
Leo?
Yeah, asshole! I'm talking to you!
Let me tell you something. You don't get these right. I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out tonight. Alright? Your brains are gonna be splattered all over your goddamn pool. I mean it, motherfucker.
I will, Leo, I will. Well, I don't have a pool, but I get your point. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be, I guess, trying to do this until the whole quarantine thing is over. If you want to do it too, let us know at the hashtag allieetoile challenge. Was it a toy? At allieetoile? I still don't know how to say it. Alright, goodbye.